Yes, I've been struggling with my lighting because my mentor is teaching me a few things, but we just have to go on until I get better. So today, I want to talk about what I call the power of no. I always talk about myself. I used to have a nickname called Messiah syndrome or Mamowa. Like um, mother of the whole world. Like you always feel you should, you should. Like I can't say no. That's just it. I can't say no. But that's quite some time. I think a few years ago, I resigned from Mamowa or Messiah. It's called Messiah syndrome in psychology. Yeah, just not being able to say no, and it comes from like for instance, I'm the first child, so I always have this let's African mother this thing, let's just get together and let everybody be happy and all that. But at some point it will begin to affect me, because if you are not able to say no, if I'm not able to say no to somebody, it means that there are no boundaries, and it means that anybody at any time can come in, ask you for anything, and then I just have to say yes. So when I learned the power of no, believe me, you might laugh when I say this. I actually had to practice how to say no. I got to the mirror and I had to practice how to say no, because I always feel so traumatized if I have to say no to somebody. But then having to say no has to do with the fact that you're no longer thinking with only your heart, you're thinking with your head. And it's important that we think with our head. And being able to say no is quite empowering. It means you've been able to understand that you are human and you can only give from a full cup, right? If you are not able to say no, you'll be running deficit and you won't even know until there's nothing left to give. Even yourself, there's nothing left to give of yourself. So no matter what the situation is, I always tell them I'm not an emergency doctor. I always say to people, I'm not an emergency doctor. So if I have a request to do something or I need to do something, I step back. I think with my heart, always. That can never change. But I also have to think with my head to be able to say, I'm able to do this. I'm able to do this now, or I'm not able to do this, or it's an outright no, without having any guilty feelings. So let's practice how to say no. 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 Bye.